Today, we're going to chat about 5 things that shocked me about my first time cruising with Disney. Hi friends, I'm your host Laura Poe, and I curate all the need-to-know details so you can make the most of your travels. My husband and I recently sailed on the Disney Wish, child-free, for a short 3-night Bahamas cruise. Although I obviously did a ton of research, there were a few things that I just was not expecting. Number 1, some things are just not magical. We parked in the parking garage at Disney's dedicated terminal, circled up a few floors to find an open spot, and got this great view of the ship. I was so grossed out to step out of the car and immediately be greeted by this disgusting, dirty diaper that had been thrown on the ground and run over by a car. Traveling with kids is challenging, but yuck. Throw it in the trash. Disney's typical spotless sparkle did not apply to the parking garage at the port. There was dirt that guests had tracked into the elevators, rolled up non-slip mats, and just general ick. But that quickly changed when we crossed the street and headed into the Disney Cruise Terminal. Although it's a little dated, it has that classic Art Deco feel you'll find all over their parks and resorts, and it was gleaming with that signature Disney sparkle. Number 2, everyone will say happy birthday to you if you wear your birthday pin. This probably should not have been that shocking to me because Disney is known for best-in-class service, but people went out of their way to wish me a happy birthday. It was like I had a giant blinking arrow above my head. Cleaning crew, shop staff, stateroom attendants, anyone remotely in my vicinity spoke to me. I'm not that young anymore, but this brought me right back to having a birthday party as a kid and having it be all about me. I think this is pretty special, and honestly, it kind of made me want to go to a Disney park to celebrate my next birthday. Are you enjoying this video so far? If so, hit that like button and click subscribe with the notification bell on so you'll catch all my latest content. Number 3, people are serious about their Disney merchandise. We've all seen the pin collectors trading pins at the parks, and this type of fandom definitely happens on the ships too. There are some items that sell out immediately when the onboard shops open, so people line up to get inside first and scoop those things up. If you have a specific piece of merchandise in mind, I suggest finding out when the shops will open and planning accordingly. Also, there is some merch that you can only buy on the ship or in specific shops. Like if you want the Mickey ears from Castaway Cay, you can only buy those at the shops on the island. Number 4, there's a great laundry service on board. I knew there was a place to wash your clothes, but this was even better than I imagined. If you're the type of person who enjoys getting dressed up at sea, then you've likely been frustrated by wrinkly clothes. Because irons and steamers are banned on cruise ships, we've always had to use a hairdryer or a wrinkle release spray. The Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry, located on Deck 8, has 26 washers and dryers, a soap dispensing machine, and lots of irons. Pro tip, plan some ironing time. If you do have some dressier clothes that you'd like to get the wrinkles out of, it's great to carve out 30 minutes to take care of all of that at the beginning of your trip. Trying to iron in the midst of getting ready for dinner is no fun, and you never know how busy the facility might be during those peak hours. And rounding out our list at number 5, there are lots of adults without children on the ship. We're not talking about just Disney-philes who are obsessed with the mouse either. There are many adults who've left kids at home to come on board and celebrate a special milestone, like a birthday or an anniversary. I found this really interesting because these are people who could pick any cruise line, but specifically picked Disney because they've experienced it with their kids and wanted to come back for the amazing food and service. We booked this cruise as kidless adults because I plan a lot of Disney vacations for my awesome clients, and I really wanted to be able to speak about it from a firsthand experience. I'm so glad we did because we really enjoyed ourselves and had some great takeaways to share with you. Curious about our top 10 best and worst experiences from the cruise? I'll link that video in the description below. Are you ready to book your next vacation? I have some amazing deals I'd love to share with you. Drop us a line at curatedbylaurapoe.com.